reduces himself, but he's already reduced to calling people out of their name, calling them. He did that with Kamala. He had all these names for her. Has these names for people, but Dr. Cook is doing a good job. The only problem he has with Dr. Lisa Cook is that if she resigns, he has a vacancy on the Fed, and he can basically change the tone and tenor of what happens with interest rates. The members of the Fed, the 7 members of the Fed, essentially choose the heads of the 12 regional Fed members. And the 5 of those actually have input into interest rates. So he's basically going to take over the economy. But when he was elected, he said he was going to manage the economy. How's that turning out for us? Frankly, the tariffs are going to increase inflation. You already see people talking about that. The unemployment is steady but drifting downward, and all the American women lost their jobs. In fact, African American women are the only group that had their labor force participation rate drop. The only group that had a significant drop in labor force participation. Now, some of the other groups might have 0.1, 0.2, but basically we had a 10%, 1%, which is like 10% drop in labor force participation. They have allowed their racism to drive them nuts, and we see it every day. I don't even know why they let this man go to a microphone. And by the way, you don't have to be white adjacent, as some black people think they are. You could be plain old white like John Bolton.
Listen,
Your house will be raided
for the life of me,
if you disagree with this man.